My name's Harland Miller. Not a name associated with the oceans, not like Jacques Cousteau or Sylvia Earle or Captain Cook. I always wanted to have a studio close to a beach, and the nearest beach here is about 5 minutes away. I also needed to be fairly close to a capital city like London, so that I could get around to places like the Isle of Skye, where I've just got back from, where I've been studying seaweed for a week as a guest of the World Wildlife Fund and Artwise. I was aware actually that seaweed was used in medication because about 10 years ago I got heavy metal poisoning from all the paints, actually, the zincs and the cadmiums and the leads, and I ended up in a clinic in Austria, in fact, for 3 months. It was quite debilitating, but one of the ways in which they treated it there was with seaweed. So I was really aware of that its use as a preparation in medication. And I was completely unaware of how many other things you could do with and make out of seaweed. I wasn't aware of how many types of seaweed there were or are. If you'd asked me, I'd have thought, well, that's a leading question. I'm going to go with like 100, There are in fact 600 different types of seaweed. The thing that I was most interested in as an artist was seaweed ink. Being aware of how harmful certain mediums can be, the idea of using a medium which is 100% organic is just really conducive to this idea of art as a free activity. When I say free, I mean unrestricted by having to wear a mask and gloves and a hazmat suit. Though it is fairly cheap as well, so you can be fairly free with it. Consists of one letter. So I then progressed into two-letter word paintings, like on, no, and if. If was how I ended up working with seaweed, actually. I actually had cause to ring Laura and to ask her a question. I asked, well, what are you doing now? And she said, we're working with seaweed. Here in the UK, we're surrounded by seaweed, and yet I learned when I was up in the Isle of Skye, I learned that we actually import seaweed from Asia. I mean, that's unbelievable. Seaweed's not endangered. There's a whole lot of it, which is kind of the point.